Now I'm going to solve this square root equation. Actually, let's start it like this. And we're going to end up with this quadratic equation, which is really the next in algebra part 4. But this will work out pretty easy to do this. So again, the idea is to get the square root by itself. You want that to the other side. So when I add x to both sides, we get the square root of x plus 12 equals x. Now that the square root is by itself, we square both sides. Squaring a square root, they cancel each other. We get x plus 12 equals x squared. Now, when I move x and 12 to the other side, when I subtract x, these cancel, and I get 12 equals x squared minus x. And now subtract 12 from both sides, and we get x squared minus x minus 12 is equal to 0. Yeah? So now we get x squared minus x minus 12 equals 0. This we can solve by factoring. So this factors, what are our two numbers? The coefficient of x squared is 1. So we got to figure out what two numbers multiply to negative 12 but add to negative 1. Well, those two numbers are negative 4 times 3 is negative 12, but they add to negative 1. Well, if this is 0, in order to be 0, the only way that can be 0 if this is 0 or this is 0. Because if this is 0, it doesn't matter what number that is. 0 times any number is 0. And likewise, if this is 0, it doesn't matter what number this is. Any number times 0 is 0. So we set each factor equal to 0 and solve. Here, when I add 4 to both sides, we get x equals 4. Here, when I subtract 3, we get x equals negative 3. Now, we need to go back and plug these in and see if they both work. Let's see. So we go back to the original. Let me plug in 4. 4 plus 12 is the square root of 16. Minus 4, is this true? Yeah, we get 4 minus 4 is 0. So this is a solution. What about minus 3? Well, the square root of minus 3 plus 12 is 9. Minus a minus 3. Well, the square root of 9 is 3. Minus a minus is plus. And we get 6 equals 0, which is not true. This is not a solution. That is an extra solution. That is an extraneous solution. So this is the only solution to this problem. Let me explain why sometimes we get these extraneous or extra solutions. Why does that happen? It's because of the nature of squaring. If x is equal to 2, let's say x is 2, that's the equation. X is 2. Well, if I square both sides, I get x squared equals 4. And how many answers work here? There's 2. X could be 2, but x could also be negative 2 because negative 2 multiplied twice is positive 4. So when you square, sometimes you get this extra solution. Not always, but sometimes. That's why it's very important that you check your answers, plug them into the original problem, and see if they work. For the problem we just did, there's only one solution, and that solution is 4.